What's up, y'all? I'm in the kitchen today and I'm going to show you guys how I make my hairband, hair flowers and hair clips. So let me move the camera around and get right into it. First thing I'm going to show you all is how I make my hair clips, if I can get my camera together. And this is a flower that came on this bunch of flowers, and I've just taken a couple of them off. And the first thing I'm going to do is take the flower apart. So I'm actually going to just flip it over, pull the backing off of it, which would be so easy if I wasn't on camera. And then I'm just going to pull the middle out, set that aside, and then I'm going to take my pieces and lay them out in front of me, just in the order that they come off my flower. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these back together. So we just start in order, and I have my hot glue gun over here, and I'm just going to start from the bottom up and start gluing. Can't get my camera together, y'all, sorry. Okay, so first things first, hot glue gun, flowers, and I'm just going to kind of go around the perimeter and just go around that circle. And let's see, I started with the wrong one, I'm sorry. Duh. Okay, you start with the biggest one on the bottom first is what you do. Okay. And then I'm going to take this next one, lay it over top of there, and just the important thing to remember when you're putting these back together is to keep them lined up, so you keep that little hole in the middle, keep that open. Because you are going to stick the little stem back inside. And of course, remember that your glue is hot. That's already got glue on it where I messed that up, so let's just stick that down on there. So that's what I have so far. And then I'm just going to continue building my flower back up until it looks just like it did before I took it apart. And you don't need much glue, just a very little bit. And then the final piece at the top. And so then once you've got everything glued together, your flower will look like so. So then what you're going to do is you're going to take the little stem part that we took out, and we're actually going to put it back inside. So you just take it, that's why it was important to keep the little hole open. So you're going to take that and just push it back through. Then once you've taken that and you've put it back inside the flower, you're going to take your scissors and you're actually going to cut this part of the stem that's sticking up out of the flower. You're actually going to clip that off. So just get down pretty much as close as you can and just clip it. So now that is done, what you're going to do is you're going to take some felt. I have just a sheet of felt here, and I have taken the felt already and I pre-cut it into circles. And no, they don't have to be perfectly shaped circles, because mine are not, and nobody's going to see them anyway because it's going to be on the back of your hair flower, which is going to be on your head. So you're going to take one of these flowers and you're going to glue it to take one of the felt circles, I'm sorry, and glue it to the back of your flower. So you're just going to need a little touch of glue on the back of your flower. And you're going to take your piece of felt and just glue that down on there. Pretty simple and pretty easy. And the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your second piece of felt. You're going to take it and fold it in half like so. Then you're going to take your scissors and you're going to make 2 little incisions in your piece of felt. You're going to make one out towards the end, just about quarter of the way into it. Then you're going to go over on the other side, make another incision about quarter of the way into it. So once you fold it open, you're going to have a piece of felt that has 2 little incisions in it. And what those incisions are for is for you to insert your clip, like so. So what you're going to do with this piece of felt, you're going to put some tape on it, and some glue. You're going to put some glue on it, and you are going to glue it to this first piece of felt. So when you're done, your clip is going to look like this. So you can do one of 2 things. You can either take your piece of felt and just glue it directly on there and then stick your clip in. That's the easy thing to do if you have only a few clips and you're probably going to use your clips with some other flowers that you have and you're going to need the clips. Then you just go ahead and slip it in. Or if you want to, you're more than welcome to put a little glue on your clip and actually glue it to your felt as well. But the choice is up to you. But what I'm going to do now, I've already made one of these, and these are kind of small. So these I thought would be really cute as maybe a double flower. So what I'm going to do with these is, and again, I have not glued my last piece of felt on here on the back yet because I don't know how this is going to be placed. So I'm going to take these 2 and I'm just going to kind of overlap them a little, because you can be as creative as you want with these. You can do 2. I have another brown one here if you wanted to do maybe 3. You can make these, you know, and use your creativity and make them however you like. But this one I think would be kind of cute as a double flower. So, and I haven't made a double flower before. I just got this idea while I was working. So I'm going to stick a little glue on the back of this one, and just see how well they will mesh together to, you know, make a double flower. I'm almost out of glue. I need to change my glue sticks. So I'm going to put a little more, put a little glue over here on the felt as well. And let's see how this is going to work out. I may need more glue. That was hot. So then it's going to look like that. So that's cute. Like I said, I may need to add a little bit more glue. So I'm going to lay it down and just add a little bit more glue here and there, because you want it to be secure. You don't want to be out with your flowers on and have it come off. So I'm just using one of my clips to kind of press those flowers down, because of course they're hot. So like I said, feel free to use your imagination and, you know, make these however you like. So I'm actually now going to take my other piece of felt, and I'm thinking I'm going to put it right about here. Lay that on top of there. I keep getting my glue gun stuck. Just add a little glue to that. And this one's not going to be directly on top of it, because I need it to be over a little further, not directly on top of my other felt, because I need it to be over a little further so I can try to connect these two. And I may even, I'm going to take a little bit of this and just kind of snip part of these petals off so I have more access to the back of the flower. Yeah, that works a lot better. So see, I just kind of cut some of the petal off so it'll be easier for me to get that clip on there. So that'll work. And now what I'm going to do is, because I have the incision in the back of both of these, and I'm just going to slide it over, and excellent. Goes straight through both. I probably could have pulled this over a little further so I didn't have as much room between the two pieces of felt, so the clip would have gone a little different. I may end up having to redo this one over, but as you can see, there's one nice little hair clip for you. And you can do this, like I said, with one flower or two flowers, or however you see fit, whatever works best for you and your hair. And making a headband is just as easy. The only thing different that you would do if you wanted to make a headband, and I do like to use these smaller elastics for my headbands rather than the thicker ones, but what I do is ouch, I just burned myself, I'm sorry. What I do is the same as the flower. I take it apart, put the piece of felt on the back, and glue that down. And then, let's see, I'm going to show you this one that I made and haven't put together yet. So I would take my piece of felt and stick it on the back, and then I would take my second piece of felt and then get my headband, take the headband and actually lay it on the first piece of felt, lay the second piece of felt over top of it, and then I would take my glue gun and glue this together, so you're actually gluing the elastic band between the two pieces of felt, and there you have your headband. So it's really, really simple. You can use all kinds of flowers. Check out your craft stores, your fabric stores, Hobby Lobby, Michaels. They always have coupons. Just change it up however you like. Like this one, I actually took the stem out and used a bead for the middle. So you can use beads, you can use rhinestones, you can use, you know, if you have any gemstones. This bead is actually off of a broken earring. So just use your imagination. The pieces of felt are like 29 or 30 cents. The flowers, these flowers I got were $1.99 a bunch, and they were actually buy one get one free. And I can make a ton of clips out of these for just $2. These headbands I get are like $1.99. And these clips I got 6 of these for $1.99. So for about, and if you get single flowers, they cost a little more. It's just, you know, the flowers are different prices. But you can get your materials and you can make quite a few. Put the camera back up on me, I'm sorry. You can get the materials and you can make quite a few clips and headbands for a really, really low price compared to what you spend out in the stores, because I've seen these clips and things out in the stores for $6, $7, $8. I've seen them for $10, $15 at some of the fancier stores, and there's no need to spend that kind of money when you can use your own creativity and your materials that you have at home and make really great, unique ones that you know you're not going to see anybody else out wearing. So I hope I've helped you guys today, giving you some ideas about the great stuff that you can make with these flowers, these clips, and these pins. So please use your creativity, get out there and make you some great hair accessories. I'll talk to you later. Bye.